Northwest Comic Show. The greatest thing ever.
What are some of the aspects of this event that we should really look forward to?
Well, the thing I really tried to do with this with my partner was have something for everybody. You know, so we have tattooing for the adults, you know, a whole pavilion where you can walk around and maybe you've never seen tattooing, you can witness like cool geek tattoos being done, you know. And then we have, you know, the DeLorean, Back to the Future, we have Baby from Supernatural. So the car buffs and stuff can come out and see that. We have celebrities like behind us here. Ruth Connell from Supernatural, Butch Patrick, Eddie Munster's here.
Yeah.
You know, so we have the newer generation celebrities and the older generation celebrities, and then we have toys, tons of toys and comic books. So there's literally something for everybody here, and we really tried to keep it well-rounded.
Good, yeah, I appreciate that. I like it. I'm a big toy guy. And you are like the king of the geeky Simpson tattoos, right?
I am, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
Because this is where it all started, in this vicinity, this area.
It is. It is. I do a lot of Simpsons tattoos. I love it.
I'm here with Annie Pasquinelli. Is that right? That's right. Cool. Now, you have this story, Stronger. Is that the name of the story?
Yep, that's the name of the story. It's the first book that introduces a new team of superheroes called the Fearless Nine, that are superheroes based up and down the West Coast. So that's kind of cool. I know a lot of superheroes tend to be in like New York or East Coast and stuff, and so since I was raised out here, I figured why not give the West Coast some love. Good
call. Annie and I are tired of all the East Coast stuff. West Coast got problems too, and we need some superheroes to take care of it, right?
Right, absolutely, yeah. And it's actually funny because this first book takes place in the town of Corvallis, OSU, which is technically considered the safest city in America until the evil villains come in and make a big fuss, so I thought that was kind of cool.
That makes sense to me. I already knew that Corvallis had some hidden dark secrets, something that I just had a feeling about, and I guess, so do you want to tell us a little about the characters or anything a little bit more?
Yeah, sure. So the main character in this first book is Haley Hendricks. She's a law student at OSU, and she's always out there seeking the truth and justice, and she finds out that there's this guy running around campus who's invulnerable and super strong and can fly. So her first instinct is to turn him into a superhero. So, you know, they kind of have to work together, and Haley starts researching, all of this stuff that's going on, the rising tide of crime that's going on, and starts helping Chris to work on his superhero demeanor and go help take on the bad guys.
Okay, so I'm curious, what got him to buy into that whole thing? Was he always ready and looking for someone to help him get into that? Or what is it about her that really got him to go, okay, or I don't know, what's the dynamic there?
Okay, so first thing is Haley is very persistent and will not take no for an answer. But the second thing is that Chris has been raised as a Christian, so he always has that kind of faith-based, save the world kind of demeanor, all for the good of the people. So that kind of got him into saving people, and on the side, but then Haley really shapes him into what we consider as superheroes with the costume and everything. So
nice. Okay, so I think I get it. It's this whole kismet, meant to be type deal. They came together. It was fate or something potentially, right?
Potentially, yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they kind of complement each other. Haley is kind of loud and in your face and get things done, and he's kind of laid back, except when it comes to saving people. That's where they kind of complement each other. They both really want to save the world.
I can't wait for the TV series.
Yeah.
This sounds good. I like it. It sounds like there can be a lot to bounce off of there, right?
Yeah, totally. I grew up as a Christian as well, and it's really not that different than superheroes, and because I was raised on both, I decided, you know what, let's put this together. The only Christian superhero you ever hear of is Bible Man, and if you've ever seen any of it, I don't recommend it because it's terrible quality. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to do it myself and make some characters that are actually authentic and realistic, and make mistakes and things like that, but still take into account, good and evil and the question about God.
Cool. So we got some humanity involved. It's not just like your blatant, obvious persona thing. It's got different aspects to it, like good, bad, life problems, all that stuff. So that's what we can look forward to in Stronger, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, thank you. I'm here with some gentlemen talking about Art Ducko. What was your name?
I'm Tyler.
Tyler, and your name?
My name's Alex.
Alex.
I'm Cody.
Cody. All right, cool. Now, what is Art Ducko?
Art Ducko is the University of Oregon student comics magazine, so it's all student done, student run, and we put out issues 3 times a year.
Nice. Okay, I get the title now. U of O, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay, how many times a year did you? 3 times a year?
3 times, yeah. Yeah.
Nice. So is this a couple years worth or something?
Yes.
Yeah, we have this. Here we have some of our backlog. This was our 2nd issue. Our 3rd. Oh, we have our 2nd issue here. Our 3rd, 4th, our 5th, and we are here offering our 6th issue, which literally just came out this week.
Now, are these credited classes over there?
Well, we are supported by the UO Comics Minor, which is a method Alex can tell you more about.
Tell me about it.
So you don't get any credit for doing Art Ducko. People just do it out of the love for comics. However, the University of Oregon does have a comics minor, which is convenient for recruiting students to become members of Art Ducko, and you can take classes about comics. Some of them might be the history of manga, which was a really, really good class. Really teaches you about Japanese culture and the importance manga played in it.
Awesome. So there's a good at U of O. There's a good feeling about comics. There's a strong
Big comics culture.
cool.
Yeah.
It's
One of the things Art Ducko tries to do. We try to put out a magazine and then foster a comics culture using the magazine.
that's beautiful. That touches me because comic books are in all of our hearts.
Yeah.
True.
It's in our hearts. Eucon. The greatest Eugene, Oregon Comic-Con ever made. And I'm here with the Joker, Harley Quinn, and Poison Ivy. Is that right?
Yep.
Cool. All right. So now, where is this exact design? Was that inspired by any comics or anything?
It came from Suicide Squad, but mostly I designed my makeup off of Heath Ledger's.
Okay, so it's like a combo. I like that. That's custom. That means that's custom and it's good. So what about this outfit? Like, I recognize it, but where's it inspired from?
Arkham Asylum.
Arkham Asylum. It's spectacular outfit. Now, what's your favorite version of Poison Ivy?
Not quite sure. I just kind of threw this together yesterday.
That's fair. That's okay. So how you love all of them? All right. How are you all enjoying the Eugene Comic-Con? I'm gonna ask you.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. What have you seen?
a lot. My favorite that I've seen is the Impala from Supernatural.
The Impala from Supernatural here at Eucon. We're here with Samantha Leigh, who is a pointillist?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
All right. What is that?
It is a really old style of art where you basically create an entire image by making just tiny dots, thousands and thousands of tiny dots to create an image.
You do this?
I do, yes. I just use a pen and a piece of paper. I don't do any pre-sketching or anything, so
You're kidding me. You don't do pre-sketching?
nope.
Okay, slow down a minute. Look at this. This is the kind of thing that we're talking about. No pre-sketching. She takes a pen and she goes like this. That's amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now, how did you get into that?
I've been an artist my whole life. I've done painting and illustrating, and I could do it, but I wasn't really passionate about it. And about 10 years ago, I stumbled across pointillism, didn't even know it was a thing until I Googled it. And it just seemed to come naturally, and I absolutely love doing it, and it's become my passion and kind of my thing. So
I didn't know it was a thing until you Googled it either. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, actually a French painter started it many, many years ago, and it's really not very common these days, and I kind of like that. It's kind of I love doing it, and it's cool that it's sort of rare, so.
She's one of the only ones in the Northwest, okay? I mean, she's like an original here. It's amazing. Yeah. Pointillism, right? Is that what it's called?
Pointillism, yes.
Pointillism started far away, and you're the prime pointillist in the Northwest. You're the one.
Yeah.
Isn't that exciting?
It's really exciting. I'm actually one of the only ones in the nation.
The nation! Nice. How are you enjoying Eucon?
Oh, I love it. It's a lot of fun. I have a lot of friends here, so it's kind of a really comfortable atmosphere. All kinds of exciting artists and lots of stuff going on. So yeah, it's great.
You're friends with Spider-Man?
I am friends with Spider-Man. The Spider-Man.
Hey everyone.
How are you enjoying Eucon, Spider-Man?
I'm loving it. People are great. My friend Samantha, she's hoping to do a piece for me. A very special piece that's all about me. And
a logo for Spider-Man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, moving up, working for Spider-Man now. That's pretty cool. So great. Well, I mean, we'll take a look at some of your art, and thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. The beautiful Eucon in Eugene, Oregon with Mr. Butch Patrick. How are you enjoying the show?
It's a great show. My friend Chris51, who is the promoter of the show, asked me to come up. I enjoy the area, and he always puts on a very quality show, so I'm enjoying myself a lot.
Yeah, I am too. It's just beautiful. These are nice people. It's organized well. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, absolutely. First rate all the way, and we're looking for a big evening because there is a football game going on, and we still got a good crowd.
Oh yeah, it's been consistent, I would say. Yes. But so we recognize you from all kinds of stuff, including the Monsters as Eddie Munster.
No, not me.
Oh,
I'm kidding with you. That was me. Just seeing if you did your research.
You're stressing me out.
KC just had a
Yeah, you're in the Wizard of Oz or something. No. Yeah.
And Lidsville.
Yeah.
You're talking about little people, Wizard of Oz. I was on Lidsville, Sid and Marty Krofft, bunch of hat people. We have, actually, speaking of little people, I'm next to Deep Roy.
Yeah.
He's over there. Got Greg Valentine over here, the wrestler. We got Ruth O'Connell. She's from Brave and Supernatural.
Yeah, it's a pretty good show.
Yeah. A little bit of everything. A lot of great cosplay costumes, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Now, you started out doing acting, was it around the 60s?
61. I worked from 61 to 72. Mm-hmm.
Okay. How do you feel about how it's changed since then? Has it changed for the better in television and things like that?
Well, it's society. It mirrors society, so figure for that. I was happy I grew up in the 60s, was born in the 50s, but you can still seek out. There's good stuff. There's a lot of talent out there, and there's a lot of content to fill, so me, I'm a classic rock kind of a guy, and I'm a 60s kind of a TV guy, so I'm sort of stuck in a classic rut.
Oh, okay. Well, you're very iconic. I mean, people reference the character all the time. They're like, this is a Eddie Munster type child or something like that. What do they mean by that, or what do you think of that? Like, I mean, have you heard people use that as a reference?
Usually for a hairline. When you have a widow's peak,
oh, yeah?
You can actually open up some dictionaries, and under widow's peak, they have a picture of Eddie Munster to explain to you what they're talking about. And Representative Paul Ryan, in the political thing, they had Ted Cruz look like Grandpa, John Kerry looked like Herman, and I look like they used me as for Representative Paul Ryan. So, go figure.
That is awesome. Yeah, that's true. Okay, well, is there any other shows that we can look forward to seeing you at in the future?
Kimberly, are you picking this up? Yeah. Kimberly's behind the camera, by the way, his better half, doing a wonderful job. Nod the camera. Come on, we can do it. There you go. All right, now we're good. This is Property Horrors. It's a new show with Kevin Harrington from Shark Tank as the executive producer. I bought my grandma's old house in Missouri. It's haunted, and it's a Queen Anne 1875 Victorian, and on a weekly basis, we go investigate other people with haunted houses.
That's cool. Okay, we're gonna have to check that out. I used to live in Missouri too, by the way.
Whereabouts?
Springfield.
Okay, I'm an hour above you. I'm in Macon, Missouri, right up to 63.
Cool. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to check out this show because it sounds pretty cool. It's investigating haunted places.
Right. And if you want to know more about that, Munsters.com is mine. Official fan groups approaching 10,000 people this weekend, and we have a lot of fun with the fan base out there. So keep watching and turning those kids and grandkids out of the Munsters.
The Northwest Comic Show. The Northwest Comic Show. The greatest thing ever.